this video we're going to be looking at finishing with a straight Achilles footlock. So, we've managed to get our partner on their back, sweep them, control them, however we've managed to get ourselves into this position. Again, we're controlling, we're pulling in, foot on the hip, nice tight grip on the leg. Again, I don't want to just attack the foot as soon as I can because I don't have the full control. I want to make sure, notice how I'm pulling this leg in, almost like the knees to the ceiling. At the same time, my thighs are shearing the leg to a point where my legs are trying to push his leg down, but my arm is trying to pull it up. So creating this double sort of force, this tension, this downwards and upwards force. Feels like I'm trying to rotate his knee. In this position, once I've got this control, and especially if I'm quite tight here, I'm looking now to actually attack the end of the lever. And the best way to do this is by circling. By pulling this leg up, it actually creates a gap here. A lot of people might fall into this position, not controlling the leg fully, try to work this position and come through. If I pull the leg up, it actually creates a little gap here. Everything's tight, but it still creates a little space here just for my arm to sneak under. Once the arm's under, if I want to, I can push quickly to get my arm deeper and rotate it back. So this has to be a quick little movement to ensure that my arm comes through. Now, a lot of problems with people finishing the footlock is their arm stays very low. They arch their neck and their back all the way over, but their arm stays low and they don't get the finish. What we need to do in this situation is bring the arm up high to attack. So once we've pulled and we circled through, my goal now is to make sure that obviously my clamp here is super tight. I can't allow that, I can't lose that position. I take my second hand, I control. Now what I do is I rotate my hand until I can see my palm. Once the palm's available to me, I want to pull my palm up like I'm trying to put my palm on my chin with help of my second arm. Notice how my elbow comes super high, like I'm actually doing a high elbow guillotine. It's the same kind of principle. Notice how my palm is upright. What this does, if you can see here, is it bunches up the muscle quite tight. So I'm actually creating a big sort of wedge of muscle there by lifting and rotating, by rotating and pulling it up. I'm like presenting here, this muscle. Once this arm's up high, I turn my thumb down into my chest, which activates the blade part of my forearm. What this in turn does is by rotating my arm, cuts into the muscle. I pull it up, I rotate in, I pin my elbows back tight, and then what I need to do here is elbows go back, elbows and shoulders go back, chest goes forward, and I can get a simple tap without doing anything else. So if we really want to make this aggressive, we control, we pull, we slide the arm through, and then we turn palm up. I take my second hand, I control, in this scenario, I control this bit like I'm doing a guillotine. Think guillotine on the leg lock, pull it up high. That's really important we pull it. We don't want it too far at the end of the lever, and we don't want it too far near the knee. We kind of want to reach that sort of fleshy bit just before it meets the sort of the thinner bit. This detail is really important because if we're just cranking their bone, we're going to probably hurt our own arm more. So by pulling it up, elbow high, rotating, pinning my elbows back, chest goes forward. At this point, if I feel that I still can't finish it, I can drop my head to the mat, try to put my chest down, almost like I'm turning away, and then I can arch my back, which creates even more pressure. So we enter, we have the control. If we have to fight off anything, then that's fine. Open the gap, swim the hand in, turn palm up. Make sure that I pull this close as I can, like I'm trying to put my palm on my chin. Elbow pinned, other elbow pinned. Rotate and collect the muscle. Turn my body down if I need to. Chest goes down, head goes down. Extend my hips, arch my back, and bring the arms with me. Don't leave the arms here. Pin. A very, very quick tap that attacks the Achilles. So, with those details, make sure that when you're doing this grip, we want to go palm up. Control the fleshy bit. Rotate into the muscle. Chest forward, shoulders, elbows back. And a combination of chest forward, hips back. And then if we need to, belly down, and we can finish the log very aggressive, very quick tap, because a lot of pain is put on our partner's leg.